It was her subconscious that warned her something was wrong, and as she woke, her fears were confirmed. She wasn't alone. Opening her eyes, Gill saw the familiar darkness that engulfed her room every night, but the feeling that sent terror spiralling through her was new. Something was in the corner, hidden in the shadows. Her heart pounded in her chest. She tried to lift her head to see what was there, but couldn't, then attempted to move her arms and legs. She was pinned to the bed. A snarl broke the silence. Gasping, she saw a black hulk the size of a dog emerge from the shadows and leap from the floor. It landed on the end of her bed and crawled up. With wide eyes she watched as the dark form approached her face and then sat on her chest. Her heart pounded even harder with fear as she stared at the creature's red eyes, eyes that cut through the shadows. It continued to snarl as it edged closer, so close she could feel the warmth of its putrid breath on her face. She wanted to cry out, but the weight of the creature on her chest prevented her. Instead, she closed her eyes on the sight, then realized what was happening. It was dream paralysis. She had studied this in a demonology class. It was a state of REM sleep, where the body has shut down but the mind was conscious and causing hallucinations. Centuries ago, people believed they were being visited by demons, but now scientists knew otherwise. Relieved, knowing that what was playing out before her wasn't real, she opened her eyes. The creature was still there and held something in its hand. She watched as it reached down, lifted her arm and pressed what it held against her flesh. It burnt, seaming through her skin as she gasped. If this was meant to be a dream, why did it hurt so much? She closed her eyes against the pain and fell back to sleep. The morning sun woke her, the events of the night still fresh in her mind. She had never experienced dream paralysis before and understood why so many people became terrified. It had appeared so real. It was amazing what the mind could do. Something tingled on her arm. Raising it, she suddenly gasped with horror and sat up. Her skin held the scar, a brand from something red hot in the shape of a bent cross, a sign of evil. As she stared at it, her eyes watered. It had only been a dream, hadn't it?